Today I will be demonstrating how to estimate Skinfold. The Skinfold technique is a method that estimates body fat percentage by determining the thickness of several folds of skin across the body.
So on the Lang Skinfold caliper, the large lines are going to be by 10s, the smaller bold lines are by 5s, and then the smallest lines are by 1s.
So when measuring Skinfold, you want to make sure your client is always relaxed the whole time you're taking the measurements and always do them on the right side of the body. For males, we're going to go ahead and start with the chest. So for this measurement, we're going to measure halfway between the anterior axillary line and the nipple. So we're going to find halfway, make a mark on our patient, and then that's where we'll be taking the measurement. When we do this, we're going to make sure we're pinching with our left hand, using the caliper with our right hand. We're going to pinch right below, making sure it's perpendicular to the fold, then release the caliper and release your finger. For the abdominal fold on males, we're going to use a vertical fold about 2 centimeters to the right side of the umbilicus. So I'm going to go to the right side of the umbilicus about 2 centimeters, mark a spot with my finger, and then make a mark on my patient. From there, again, you're going to do elbows up, pinching with your left hand, grab vertical fold. You're going to pinch about 1 centimeter below your fold on the patient, release, and then release your fingers. For the last Skinfold measurement on males, we're going to do the thigh. This is a vertical fold on the anterior midline of the thigh, about halfway between the proximal border of the patella and the inguinal crease or the hip. So from here, we're going to start at the hip or the inguinal crease. We're going to go straight down the thigh, right where the patella is. We're going to find about halfway, and then I'm going to have him raise his shorts up so I can make a mark right here on his thigh. From there, we're going to use the same technique, making sure we're elbows up, pinching with our left hand. This is a vertical fold, so we're going to pinch right below, about 1 centimeter, measure our caliper, release. So for females, we're going to start with the triceps. We're going to use a vertical fold on the posterior midline of the upper arm, halfway between the acromion and olecranon processes. So from here, I'm going to have Shelby relax nice to the side. I'm going to go on her right arm. I'm going to start right at the top and measure halfway between the acromion and olecranon. From there, I'm going to make a mark, and we're going to make sure that it's on the posterior side of the arm, so make sure it's on the back. From here, we'll pinch, elbows up, vertical fold, make sure the caliper is perpendicular to the fold, pinch about 1 centimeter below, and then release the caliper before releasing your finger. So for the super iliac, we're going to be using a diagonal fold in line with the natural angle of the iliac crest, and the anterior axillary line immediately superior to the iliac crest. So from here, we'll find our iliac crest and our anterior axillary line, and we will go right in line with the natural fold or the natural angle of the iliac crest. So that's where we're going to be pinching our calipers. So I'm going to pinch diagonally right above this spot, making sure I'm pinching my calipers perpendicular to the fold, and then releasing and releasing my fingers. So for the last Skinfold, we're going to be measuring the thigh. This is a vertical fold on the anterior midline of the thigh, halfway between the proximal border of the patella and the inguinal crease or the hip. So we're going to go on the anterior midline, halfway between the hip and the patella. And from here, we're going to make our spot, and that's where we'll be placing the calipers. So I will be pinching a vertical fold. Right here, I will place my calipers at the mark, make sure they're perpendicular to the fold, and then I will release the calipers and release my fingers. So when we are doing Skinfold measurements, you're actually going to take at least 2 measurements that has to be within 2 millimeters of each other. So what we did was we went through the first time, measured all of our areas, then we went through again and measured the areas the same exact way. This time we actually got them within 2 millimeters of each other. So after you write them down, what you're going to do is you're going to take an average of these numbers. From here, you will add this average up. You'll get a sum of the averages, and then you'll actually square that number. So you can kind of see our math going through here. Here's our sum, and then here's our number squared. From there, you're going to find this super, super, super long equation. All you have to do is just fill in the blanks. So your body density is going to be equal to these numbers. When it says sum of 3 Skinfolds, you just put the sum of the averages in. When it says sum of 3 Skinfolds squared, in this whole section, you just replace it with this number. And then right here, you add in the age and add it all up, and it's going to give you a number. With that number, you can go to page 79 and 80. I think 79 4.4 is for males, and chart 4.5 is for females. And all you have to do is put this number in and compare it to the norm.